What's up everybody? Welcome to today's video. Hope everybody's been good, keeping well and keeping safe. So for today's video I thought I would do a Q&A, which I haven't done on my channel yet, and I thought it would be a good opportunity for you to get to know me a little bit better. So I asked for some questions over on my Instagram and I'm going to answer them. So I've got them all on my phone. Yeah. If you do like the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and thank you for all your support so far. It's been really positive and yeah, definitely made me feel more confident. Yeah, let's get into it. Question time. Okay, so apologies if I keep looking at my phone. I've got all the questions wrote down that I took from my Instagram, so that's why I'm on my phone. Okay, so first question. What made you get into cars and then end up with an EF? Great question. I thought this one would be a good one to start on. I'm not exactly sure like what got me into cars. I wouldn't say it was a specific thing, like nothing specifically happened that I can recall that got me into them. I think I was into them probably from a very young age, but as I kind of was a child, I was a bit more of a girly girl, and then as I grew up and became a teenager, yeah, I kind of realised I had a little bit of an interest in it. So yeah, it just grew from there really. Obviously got older and got a driving licence, and then yeah, eventually got my Civic, which was back in 2014 now, so yeah, I had a nearly 6 years, which has gone ridiculously fast. But yeah, how did I get an EF? Liked Hondas, really liked Hondas. So I kind of started to learn about all the different shapes, so the Civics, the Integras, you know, 3rd gens, 4th gens, EGs, EKs, all of that. And yeah, I like retro cars anyway. I used to love minis and things, so started to kind of get drawn more towards the older shaped cars, like 3rd gens and 4th gens. Read a few things about EF Civics, so the 4th gen models, and yeah, my love for them kind of grew from there. I remember reading like loads of stuff about their history in Japan and the Kanjo and the families and like what they raced and stuff, and yeah, I really wanted one, to be honest. So yeah, the history in Japan I think is really cool, and yeah, so I bought an EF. That's it, really. Hope that answers that question. What's next for your car? So right now I'm just tidying little bits up on her during lockdown. I've got a couple of little goodies to add to her over the next couple of weeks, including that charge speed style front lip, which if you watched my last vlog at the end you would have seen. Hopefully might be able to get that painted and fitted this week, and I do have a couple of other little things to add to it which I'm going to vlog as well, so you'll have to wait and see for that one. But yeah, apart from that, I'm not really too sure like what my next thing I'm going to spend money on with her is. I kind of just want to drive her, and because I haven't really driven her very far, because she only went on the road towards the end of last year, and then obviously it's winter, so it was shitty weather and I just didn't want her out on the road, to be honest. And then yeah, this year obviously I didn't have her for a couple of weeks when the exhaust was being done, and towards the end of last year when I had my track car door cards fitted. So yeah, obviously now was the time I was supposed to be out and about, kind of driving her, getting everything ran in. We put a new clutch, brakes, the whole lot on her, so yeah, I'm expecting everything to need running in, and yeah, haven't really had opportunity to do that yet. So yeah, I think it'd probably be wise to drive her, see what it needs, and yeah, go from there really. Okay, next question. Do you wish you had K-swapped the Civic? Nah. I literally don't know why people ask me this. If I wanted a K-series engine, I would have bought a K-series engine. There we go. Which will lead me on to the next question. And honestly, I actually get quite a few messages asking me things like this. What's your opinion on K20 engines? Are you going to swap yours? No. So honestly, it's boring. Are they shit engines? No, absolutely not. But, you know, I think that it definitely became what I would call a trend to, you know, put a K series in it, K swap your Civics, and yeah, I'm not really about that. I love the B series engines. I love that B16. I think they're really strong engines, really capable and really underrated. And yeah, like I said in the last question, if I had wanted to put a K20 in it, I would have bought a K20. So yeah, there's no regrets, and no, you're not going to see a K series in that EF, I'm afraid. But yeah, I love those B16 engines. Yeah, I think they're more than capable. You know, I think they suit that era, you know, that was what was about, that it's period correct for the EF. And yeah, it's exactly what I wanted in that car. So thanks for people's concern, but I don't want a K series. And yeah, I just think, like, you know, like I said, I'm bored of people talking about K swaps, and that's not because I think they're shit. Like, they're really capable engines as well, in a different way to the B16. But I just think you've got to build your car for what you want, not because, like, I don't like that people say, oh, when are you going to K swap it, when are you going to K swap it? Because I think people can then feel, you know, a little bit pressured, like, oh, maybe I should have K swapped it because, you know, that was what was more trendy and that's what people were doing. But you've got to build your car that makes you happy. It's your money, it's your work, it's your time, your effort, your patience. So yeah, just do what you've got to do. Yeah. Just to add to that one, this isn't saying I hate K series and everybody's car that's got a K20 in it and all K20 builds are shit. Oh no, not at all. It's just not what I want to do with my car. But they are great engines, you know, and for the value that they are, yeah, they would make a great swap, but it's just not what I want to do with my car. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, next question. If you could choose any engine swap for both your cars, which would you choose and why? So kind of answered this one. For my hatch, it would be that B16 engine. That's why when I swapped it last year, that's what I put in there. I really love those engines. I mean, I would love a set of ITBs. I think that would be really cool. So that's probably the only thing I would change with that. But that's obviously not changing the engine. But yeah, ITBs would be cool. For my sedan, I think I'd probably keep it D series, but it would be kind of cool to turbo it. But yeah, that's probably what I would have if I could have any engine swap for them. What is your fave car clothing brand? Okay, so I've probably got to say Status Era. I have literally been buying Status Era clothing from like the very beginning. It was the first bit of like car style clothing that I bought. It was before I even had my Civic, so I don't even know, probably, I don't know, 2013, 14, I don't even know when it was. Yeah, feels like a long time ago. Yeah, I love their shit. It's so cool, cool designs, really, really, really well priced. The clothes last so long. Like, I've had stuff that I've literally had for years and I just wear it down the unit, but all the patterns are still on it. Yeah, really good quality, and yeah, ran by a great guy. So yeah, Status Era is probably my favourite. I've also been a bit of a sucker for, I think they say Bocca, so apologies if I've not said that right. But yeah, the Bocca clothing, mainly because they do loads of good sales on loads of small sizes, which suits me, and I get to grab myself a bargain. Again, really nice style clothes, and always had really nice customer service from them. I also went to their car meet last year, so yeah, it's nice to support them a little bit further as well. And sorry, you probably asked me for one and I'm gonna ramble about 10. I'd probably also have to say Forbidden 13, whose t-shirt I'm actually wearing right now. Yeah, I love their designs, really nice designs, and you can normally catch them at like a car event as well, which is cool. How many cars do you own? 2. Hopefully that clears that up for you. I own 2 cars, both Honda Civics, the hatch and the sedan. That's me currently. What are your thoughts on exclusive JDM as a car club and community? I would say it's a really good car club. So I found out about this sort of page, if you like, club, I think it was this year. They've got a Instagram page and they have a like Facebook group as well. Really, really friendly. It's run by a guy called Connor, who has a S14. Hopefully you're watching this, Connor. Yeah, had a good chat with him a few weeks ago. Really nice guy. Really cool page as well. To be fair, there's some really nice JDM cars on there and some cool builds as well. So yeah, they're definitely worth checking them out on Instagram and Facebook. I know they were planning to do some events this year. I know they were going to be at Jap Fest. So hopefully I might be able to meet some of them if any of the shows happen. But yeah, definitely worth checking them out. Oh, okay, next question. What car do you see that gets modded that you think should be left alone? Ford Fiestas? No, I'm not really, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really into Fiestas and STs and stuff. Yeah, like I've never looked at one and thought, that looks nice. But obviously everybody has their own thing. I'm sure they look at, you know, my Civic and you're not really into that. So yeah, everybody's got different builds. But yeah, for me, that's one of the cars I sort of look at and I just can't, I can't think what they walk out on your driveway and think, oh, I love my ST. But yeah, as I said, each their own. I'm not digging anybody out. But that is, for me, personally, one car that I see and I just think, just leave it alone. Sorry. I'm trying to think of like a potential future like classic that would probably be worth more if we didn't ruin it. Probably most JDM cars, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Great answer. What is your dream JDM car? I am honestly, like, I think I'm probably one of the most indecisive people I have ever met. So when people are like, what's your one favourite thing? I'm like, here's 10 of them. Favourite JDM, if I could have one JDM car. I mean, top pile's gotta be A86. I mean, I'm sorry. Tell me, comment down below if you do not like A86s. Is there anybody that doesn't dream of having an A86? Yeah, absolute goals. Oh, they're beautiful. So yeah, I'd love an A86. I've got a lot of love for NSXs, the older shaped NSXs. Not that fussed on the new ones. Yeah, NSX would be a cool addition to garage. I love anything retro JDM, so like JZX 81s, C33, like the old Laurels. Yeah, anything boxy, a little bit unusual. So I actually think about importing some over from Japan quite a lot, and yeah, I'd love something that not very many people kind of knew what it was, and yeah, I like that sort of thing. Yeah, something a bit retro, that's a bit more up my street. But yeah, sorry, I don't have a definite one. How much would you sell the EF for? I've actually been asked this a few times over the last couple of weeks. I would probably say about £15,000. No, it's not for sale. No, it's not for sale. I don't have a sell price for it because yeah, there's no way I would sell it. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm ridiculously attached to that car. As I said, I've had it nearly 6 years now. Yeah, my love for that car, she's just not a car. She's like a child, like my baby. Yeah, absolutely love her. Yeah, and you know, I just don't see why I would sell her at this point. I just spent all of last year throwing all that money and time at her, and now I'm just ready to enjoy it. So yeah, she's definitely not for sale. I don't have a sale price. What got you into old cars? It's kind of like the first question. I'm not really too sure there was a specific thing that kind of happened that got me into them, but I would say classic and retro cars. I tend to prefer the shape of them because I like something a little bit boxy. I like sort of that edgy retro look, and yeah, I love the character that comes with a car that's probably falling apart in some way or another, so that's always entertaining. Also, I like to convince myself that they would appreciate in value, whereas obviously if you buy a brand new car or you finance it or whatever, they tend to depreciate in value. So I try to convince myself that it's an investment. It probably isn't most of the time, but yeah. What car events are you attending or trying to attend this year? So I wrote these down, so I'm going to read them off my phone because there's no way I'm going to remember. So these were on my list of events. So Mims Honda Day, Spring Action and JDM Coombe, which happened at my local circuit, Castle Coombe, and I was due to attend that with Bristol Detailing Supplies, which would have been really cool. Japfest, obviously, can't not go to Japfest. Gravity. So the first time I went to Gravity was last year. I thought it was a really good event. Yeah, definitely would be hoping to get to that one this year. Japanese Performance Show, which is the indoor show. I've never been to that. Yeah, so that would have been a good one. Forge, so I normally go to the Forge like breakfast meet thing that they do, but they also obviously have Forge Motorsport Action Day or whatever at Castle Coombe. Retro rides, and yeah, and then just some meets. So Queen Square meets are good. The Booker meet that I went to last year, was planning to attend that one again. What else was I thinking of attending? Oh, Broke Boys at something. I've never been to that either, but was gonna try and get to that one. Yeah, what else was I going to attend? I think that was it. I think there was a few more that, you know, close throughout the year I was going to kind of get people's advice on what they think's like a good one to attend. But yeah, I mean, I've got a couple of like car shows that we already bought tickets for, but I've held off buying any more. It's so uncertain at the moment, like literally nobody, not even the organisers, know if anything's going to happen. Yeah, so you probably catch me in the garage for the rest of the year because there probably won't be any more car shows, but we'll wait and see. Okay, what is your, so I had a couple of these, what is your opinion on stance cars and air ride? And I had a couple of people asking if I'm against air ride and don't follow any stance cars. Oh, and if I'd ever put them on my car. What do I think of air ride? Well, you know what they say bags are for? Shopping. Yeah, no. Yeah, air ride shit. Why would you bother? No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, I'm joking. Honestly, yeah, air ride's cool. I kind of get this impression that because I've built more of like a track car kind of style, that people assume you just don't like that stance scene. But you know, I still think it's just so silly. Like, you like what you like and you build what you want to build. Yeah, air ride's really cool. I can't really talk too much about it because I've never had it, so I've got no experience on it. I can't really kind of recommend anything or chat about it. But yeah, would I ever put air ride on my car? Not my hatch. But yeah, my brown sedan, yeah, definitely. I'd consider putting air ride on that. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say on it. That would be quite cool though, wouldn't it, on my sedan, air ride? I was talking about this the other day actually. I'm thinking that because I'm not going to have to spend quite so much time this year building the grey car, that I might be able to spend some time doing the brown one, because it needs the bodywork sorting out. And I've got some cool wheels that I need to do something with. So aero's expensive though, isn't it? That's probably like $2 or more. I don't know. Never looked at the price of air ride. What things are you doing to keep busy during lockdown? I like this question. Probably nothing very exciting, but I would definitely say I have been on social media more. So, you know, following different pages and trying to be a little bit more interactive and following different people's builds and stuff, which is really cool. I have also been watching some Instagram like lives. So a good one that I've been watching is Mim's Honda Day. So they're doing one weekly, and that's been really good. They've had some really like cool people from the Honda scene on there, which has been really interesting. Like, I could just sit and listen to, you know, people's chit chat, you know, about Hondas for hours on end. So I definitely don't get bored of that. So that's definitely worth checking out if you are interested in like Hondas and, you know, you want to pass some time. They've been really good. I would like to say I've been watching more YouTube, but to be honest, I don't really think I have, but I've been trying to. Again, there's like some podcasts and stuff that have been put on, so I've been trying to listen to some of them. Yeah, mainly Honda stuff, to be honest. Kind of feel like I'm kind of happiest listening to things like that. And yeah, what else have I been doing? Working on the car a lot. So that's been good, been really productive, had loads of little like jobs done. You know, like those little jobs that end up actually taking up quite a bit of time. But it's been really nice because, you know, like normally when you're building a car and you start rushing because you know you've only got 2 weeks until you've got it to event and you've got a list like that long and you're like, how am I going to do it? So that's kind of been quite nice. It's been like a more relaxed atmosphere because, yeah, there isn't a deadline. So yeah, that's something I've been doing. Also would say something I've been doing is I've done a little bit of baking. I made a carrot cake the other week, which is the first time I've ever baked a carrot cake. Went down really well, so that's good. And yeah, me and Jack have been trying to like find different recipes online and cook some different things, because I find normally when we get home on an evening after work, we can't be bothered most of the time. So obviously having loads of free time, you think, oh, let's try this, let's try that. If it goes wrong, you don't feel like you're knackered after a long day. You can kind of, yeah, have a bit more fun with different recipes. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Probably nothing that exciting and probably nothing different to everybody else, but yeah, that's been my entertainment. But honestly, so I've been off for nearly 4 weeks now, and it's gone so fast. Like I can't believe it. Yeah, it's gone ridiculously quick, to be honest. I'd quite like it to slow down. But yeah, it's been alright. So I'm not really too sure how to answer this one, but somebody's asked me, every Honda build is the same with loads of question marks. I mean, every Honda build does have a noisy, raspy Honda and a 6:1 sticker, so yeah, you're probably right. No, I don't think every Honda build is the same. You know, I think there's definitely like trends, but I think everybody puts their own twist on it. You know, going back to what I was saying about K20 engines, I do feel like that became a bit of a trend. Everybody was putting the K series engine in, but on the flip side, everybody makes it their own. You know, if that's, you know, a really cool like wire tuck or just a cool paint job, or, you know, whatever it is, I think everybody does put their own twist on it. So yeah, I wouldn't really say that every Honda build is the same. Like, I wouldn't say my Honda is the same as anyone else's. Like, I personally spent a lot of time like trying to pick the colour that I didn't think I'd ever see that exact colour on an EF in England. So, you know, and I've put my own little twist on it, little bits. Took me a lot of time. You know, me and Jack were down the units trying to decide which bits to colour match, and I've painted little bits. And, you know, I don't know if anyone will ever even notice that in the event, but yeah, I know it's there. And yeah, that's kind of like, I kind of think it's your expression, so it's got to be how you want it to be. So I think everybody, yeah, everybody does that. think when you think about it, like, I've already had people say to me, oh, like, I've seen an EF just like this. Oh, is this so-and-so's EF? Because it's a grey EF on white wheels. Yeah, it's a grey EF, but it's a wrong colour and the wrong wheels in the wrong shade of white. So, yeah, I guess from an outsider, yeah, they probably do all look the same. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I've said quite openly, I'm not that interested in like Fiesta STs and stuff. I look at them and think most of them look the same. Same when you go to, you know, things like Japfest and you see all those blue Subarus with gold wheels, and I just think, oh, they're all the same. I'm sure if you spoke to them, they would say to you, no, mine's different to his because I've done this and I've done that. So you can't win. I'm just going to say it again. Build your car how you want to build your car. That's the motto of this Q&A with me. Okay, so last question that I'm going to answer is, will you do track days in the hatch? So the original plan was yes. My plan was to get her out and about this year, and hopefully kind of August, September time, when I've had the opportunity to drive her quite a bit, was to do a track day. Now, obviously we're already in April and I've barely driven that car. Like, the longest drive it's gone on is half an hour away. So, and I'm expecting there to be niggles. There's going to be problems when it goes on longer runs. Hopefully they'll be more minor. But yeah, so in that sense, I would be a million miles away from thinking about doing a track day anyway. But you know, being really honest, I'm also terrified of the thought of, you know, driving it straight into a tyre wall or something at Castle Combe. Yeah, I spent a lot of money and time on that car. You know, did I make it too much of a show car in the sense of, you know, we got out pretty much every dent on that car. Like, the paint job is honestly immaculate. It was all painted inside, everything was stripped, like, I mean everything. And I wonder if that's the right way to go down a track car build. Like, are you better off a little bit rough and ready, where actually if you sling it into the wall, are you that upset, or could you just reshell it or bang a dent out? Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. That was definitely my intention when I started the build. But yeah, I guess we'll wait and see what happens. I've definitely thought about doing track days, so maybe buying another little car, like something like cheap almost, that you don't worry about so much, that you can get some experience in. But on the flip side, I've also thought about getting a drifter. Yeah, I'd quite like to have a go at that. So I definitely think it is either going to be a little cheap track car or, you know, a bit of a banger drift car at some point, hopefully this year. That was the plan. I kind of don't want to commit to too much because, you know, it's a very strange time we're in, and, you know, no one knows, you know, I might not have a job in 2 months' time, so I don't want to commit to saying I'll do something. But yeah, hopefully get some sort of, yeah, I just want to get out driving. So yeah, I don't know, wait and see. So I think that's going to conclude this video. I've answered most of the questions that I've got. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully it's kept you occupied for, I don't know, 15 minutes or however long I've been sat here blabbering away, and hopefully you've got to know me a little bit better as well. If you do have any videos that you really want me to do, or anything you want to know about my car, yeah, fire them away. I'd like to do another Q&A at some point anyway. Yeah, if you like the video, as I said at the beginning, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop me a comment or message. Yeah, it's definitely making me feel more confident. And I will see you in next week's video. Thanks, guys.